Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the NBC Watertown YouTube channel for our presentation of Girls Frontier League Championship Basketball. It's the Class D final from JCC. The Red Knights of LaFargeville taking on the Golden Knights of Copenhagen. Connor Lalone and Josh Madison will bring you the action as we're underway here in the Class D final. Chloe Gafford right on cue, immediately putting LaFargeville up with a quick 2 points from the right side. LaFargeville, the heavy favorite here, one of the better teams in the state. Copenhagen, a young team, a lot of talent, just not a lot of experience. Hallie Miller, one of those players for Coach Natalie Scott and the Knights that have done a heck of a job just to get here. Really commendable effort from them all season long. They've grown, they've improved. And we'll see how much of a fight they can put up here tonight against LaFargeville. Obviously, like we said, the heavy favorite, but anything can happen in the Frontier League. We've had a couple of pretty surprising games already. Shot clock violation there, but we're going to play on. No, we're not. LaFargeville came up with a rebound there, and it looked like they were going to let him play as Margie Barton came up with a rebound here and threw it up ahead. The problem was I think the buzzer went off, and that typically is an issue.
Yeah, buzzer going off, and I don't think LaFargeville exactly had possession just yet, and that's why they're going to bring the ball back and give it to him again.
Gafford comes out to Barton on the near side. She's guarded by Fitzpatrick. Now Emmeline Barton on the far side. Floater for her, won't go. Hallie Miller with the rebound for Copenhagen. Miller to Fitzpatrick up the near side. Fitzpatrick goes across court to Riley Presley. No, that's Caitlin Case, rather. Correct me on that one. Here on the near side, Babcock lost the handle, out of bounds, but it will stay with the Golden Knights.
Yet again, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Copenhagen's going to want to put up a good shot here. Don't want to go 2 straight drives with a shot clock violation.
Inbounded to Fitzpatrick. 5 now, Miller stops. Dishing back out, it's deflected, taken away. Steal for LaFargeville. Ella Porter with the takeaway. Here's Barton into the paint. Emmeline Barton just so talented at that, getting to the rim and then finishing once she's there. Terrific effort. Doubled in the near side was Miller, able to get the pass away, but it did go out of bounds off of LaFargeville.
Yeah, I think that swipe for the steal just bounced right on the line there. Good watch there from the ref. And a good
Miller
call.
Goes to Case. Now out to Vogt. Peyton Vogt into the corner. Hallie Miller steps back. Pass again deflected. Miller. Shot clock again winding down. They get one off. And they pick up their first bucket of the game. 4-2 the score. Thrown up ahead. Margie Barton from deep. 7-2 early lead for LaFargeville. Can't leave either Barton open from downtown. They will make you pay. Emlyn with the steal.
And they're not afraid to pull quickly either. Doesn't matter what's on a shot clock.
This one's deflected out of bounds by Copenhagen, so LaFargeville will keep it. Porter goes to inbound for the Red Knights.
Looked like maybe a hair tie on her wrist or something.
Yeah, Miller went over and gave that to Coach Scott. Set it on the bench for it. Down low, Smith dishing out. Margie goes to Emlyn Barton. 10 on the shot clock. Emlyn Barton draws the foul down low. That'll go against Vogt. And the first foul against either team here in the first quarter.
Beautiful shot there. You can almost hear the net from all the way up here. That's it again.
Good crowd for both sides, and it respectfully got awful quiet for those free throws there from Emlyn Barton. Barton with the steal. Easy 2 points. Emlyn Barton, timeout. Coach Scott, Copenhagen.
It'll just be a 30-second timeout, and that'll mostly just to be to talk to the team over, you know, how to get the ball back across half court and handle this defense. LaFargeville not one to shy away from the full court press.
Yeah, we saw that earlier this season. LaFargeville played Sackets. That was a game that we probably expected to see a rematch of here this afternoon. Copenhagen defeating Sackets in a close game on Wednesday night, rather. No, it was Thursday. I'm getting my days mixed up. Either way, they defeated Sackets. It doesn't matter when it was. It was impressive that they were able to come away with that win. When we saw LaFargeville play Sackets earlier this season, they pressed and pressed and pressed, and Zach Steiner didn't call it off until about the fourth quarter when they had already developed a pretty significant lead. Just their style of play, and here it is again. Copenhagen well done to break it. They go down low for Miller. Miller uses the dribble, step-back jumper. Good-looking jump shot from Hallie Miller.
Beautiful shot there from Miller.
Up ahead, Porter. Down low for Gafford, who lost the handle, but Eliza Smith, and then that was deflected out of bounds. Good active hands down low from Allie Babcock to poke that one out of play. Gafford on the inbound. Goes up top. They swing it all the way around. Emlyn Barton, near side. Trying to cross up Case. And then knocks the jumper down.
Beautiful screen down low to set that shot up. Turning that shot from contested into a more of an open shot.
Babcock.
Barton rarely misses.
Able to break the press. 3 from the near side. Look good. Oh, it's just a little bit strong for Darby Fitzpatrick, and a strong rebound for Margie Barton. Barton, foul on the floor before the shot. Against Darby Fitzpatrick, her first. Second team foul against Copenhagen. Inbounded to Gafford, who will try her luck. That's a long 2. Foot was on the line. Miller with the rebound. Miller goes up ahead to Babcock. Pass back to this near side is corralled by Fitzpatrick. Miller, Fitzpatrick, long 2. Short off the back iron, actually, and rebounded by Ella Porter. Porter up the far sideline. Had Barton through the paint. Goes out to Margie in the near side. Margie Barton to Emlyn, who will track it down in front of the half-court line. Barton gets the screen from Smith, goes into the corner. Margie Barton, short. And Smith called for reaching over the back there. Got into Peyton Vogt. So first foul on Eliza Smith. Fitzpatrick up ahead for Vogt, just couldn't handle the pass. And a turnover for Copenhagen. Porter thrown to no one in particular. Miller with the steal. Hallie Miller driving in, dishing out. Long two. Short from Babcock. Rebounded in the corner by Ella Porter. Uses Gafford as the outlet to relieve the pressure, and Margie Barton carries over half court. Barton. Porter from three. Banked it in.
Still only 3 o'clock. Bank's definitely still open right now.
Taken away. Porter with the steal and the layup. Another timeout, Coach Scott.
Yeah, and sometimes it's just, you know, when you give up points like that, you just kind of almost somewhat get lazy with your passes just because you're frustrated. And so kind of another timeout just to kind of combat that and just kind of say, hey, let's calm down. Let's get our passes off and let's put some points up. They're quickly down 14 here in the first. And the Red Knights came into this game expecting to really run away with this game. So the biggest thing for Copenhagen is to try and keep it close as much as you can and then maybe end up being able to pull one out. So right now it's crucial for them to get some points up and get back in this game before it's too late.
Really struggling with the Zach Steiner press, and it's forced Natalie Scott into their second North Star Health Alliance timeout here in the first quarter. 2:38 remaining in the first frame. Copenhagen will inbound down to our right-hand side. It's Caitlin Case. Case inbound to Miller. Miller doubled in the corner. Gets it to Case. They go back to Miller. And Hallie can carry over half court. Miller to the far side. Quick three. Rattled around. Did not find the bottom of the basket. It was an offensive rebound from Molly Babcock after the missed three from Fitzpatrick. And Gafford there to tie it up. Jump ball. Copenhagen will keep it. They get it inbound to Miller in the corner. Miller now has it. That was actually Fitzpatrick in the corner. Foul here, and it's a 3-point possibility for Hallie Miller after the foul. Contact on the arm as she was shooting.
There's some pretty big free throws for this team to try and kind of put some pressure back on LaFargeville. Second one just a bit short. You want to put a little bit more legs into this one. That one just too high arcing, didn't have enough oomph behind it. Ends up missing all three. And it'll go back to LaFargeville.
Tough trip to the line for Hallie Miller there. Barton. It's Margie now on the ball. Hand it off. Emmeline stops, pops, connects. Two more for Barton. Still they press. Miller over half court, throws it up ahead. A lot of contact there, but no whistle until they signal that the ball's out of play. Into the bleachers, down to our left-hand side. Case to inbound. Guarded there by Ella Porter. Case. Inbound to Fitzpatrick. Now Miller against Margie Barton. Miller into the corner. That's Jolena Eisel who's into the game. Foul underneath.
Yeah, that's going to be on Eliza Smith. Her second pretty early, so I wouldn't be too shocked if we see a sub. Doesn't look like we will, though.
Miller off the inbound. Tough shot. Push from behind after the offensive rebound, and that means Molly Babcock should head to the line. Maybe not. I thought that was a shooting foul on Chloe Gafford. Instead, they whistle it on the floor. So Copenhagen has to inbound again. And then far corner, lost the handle out of bounds. And it came off of Fitzpatrick Glass, says the official standing right there. Porter. Margie Barton back to Porter off the bounce pass. Gafford, Barton fakes the three. Now Emmeline gets the screen. Has Margie far side in front of the bench of Copenhagen. Goes down low instead. And a jump ball as Sarah Sauerwein, who's into the game, was tied up. Barton to Gafford. Margie Barton in the corner again, fakes the three, drives in. Bounce pass to Sauerwein. Porter. Emmeline Barton, 1 on the shot clock. Didn't matter.
I mean, that's just the danger of this LaFargeville team. It just seems like you play 29 seconds of perfect defense. Eisel
from the near corner. Sauerwein takes it away. Barton to Barton. It's too easy for them. Fitzpatrick up the near side. Did well to get around Margie Barton. Miller lost the handle. Fitzpatrick. Eisel now down low against Gafford. Miller from the corner. Battle for the loose ball under the basket. Copenhagen's on top of it. Jump ball eventually is the whistle. Molly Babcock there for the Golden Knights.
It's going to stay here, but they only have 7 seconds on the shot clock. Going to want to find an open shot and take it as soon as you can.
Miller off the inbound. Short, but off the rim. Resets the shot clock. It's turned off anyway. And LaFargeville the other way with just 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Margie Barton down low for Gafford, who turns, throws one off the glass, wouldn't go. Rebound Copenhagen, and that'll end the first quarter of play. Tough one for the Golden Knights as LaFargeville just doing everything right on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, LaFargeville came into this game as heavy favorites, and they played that first quarter like it. Obviously, a lot of those points coming off of the two Barton sisters, and I mean, it's been their game plan all season, and it's worked all season, and it continues to work here. Some great defense from the Red Knights, followed by some really nice flowing offense. And it gives them a real nice 20-point cushion out of the first. But yeah, for the Golden Knights, it's really going to be big on, just trying to put the pressure on, trying to find baskets where you can. You're really going to have to work for every single basket on both sides of the floor. So it's kind of one of those games where you kind of have to know you're going to be tired, and you're going to be tired quick, and you're going to be exhausted by the end of this game. But you're going to have to work for every single second of this game because of just how well this LaFargeville team plays together.
Fresh 8 minutes on the clock for the second quarter. High school basketball, the Frontier League Finals on NBC Watertown. Class D matchup, LaFargeville and Copenhagen. It's the Red Knights over the Golden Knights, up by 20 as we end the first quarter. Copenhagen forcing the loose ball, the scramble. They tie it up, and they'll take possession.
Bit interesting for a jump ball call because only Copenhagen really had possession. It almost seemed like they just had it underneath Emily Barton's foot. But I guess it was enough for a jump ball call.
Miller lost the handle on the far sideline. Emmeline Barton came up with it. She goes behind the back. Margie from three. In and out. Tipped and corralled on the far side by Molly Babcock. Here's Fitzpatrick over half court. Fitzpatrick down low. Good look. Shot blocked by Gafford. Offensive rebound. Another rejection by Gafford. And Emmeline Barton in transition. Automatic. 26-4 now the lead for LaFargeville. Here's Fitzpatrick. Good move to get to the basket. Darby Fitzpatrick lays it in with the right hand. Barton against Fitzpatrick, goes to Porter. Now back to Barton. Gafford down low. Shot wouldn't go. Sauerwein with a good offensive rebound. Second chance, no good. Fitzpatrick with a rebound. She goes around Barton, but stepped out of bounds in front of her own bench.
So good sideline defense there from Emmeline Barton, just closing that off. Still tried to get around her, but ended up stepping out of bounds, causing the turnover.
Porter comes inbound to Margie Barton. Margie lost off her own foot, and then Porter was on the baseline as she picked up the loose ball. Substitution for Copenhagen. Molly Babcock's going to inbound. She needs some help. Gets it to Miller. Miller to Babcock. Now in trouble again. Hallie Miller. They need to get it over half court. They do. Miller then runs into the brick wall of Chloe Gafford. And this one again out of bounds.
An attempt to save it there from Babcock. Tried to swipe it through, but just was a split second too late.
Barton, Sauerwein, out to Porter. Barton in the corner. Barton, tough shot, kind of out of control there. She threw that one up. Rebound Copenhagen, Molly Babcock. Eisel to Miller. Hallie Miller into the paint. Pass too tall for Babcock underneath. Porter. Into the corner for Gafford. Back to Barton. She'll pull from deep. Here's Darby Fitzpatrick. Lost the handle. Unable to save it was Copenhagen in that far corner. Aubriana Simmons down there in that far corner who was trying to keep that one from rolling out of bounds, unable to do so. Barton gets the screen from Porter. Now goes to Sauerwein in the post. No luck on the roll for Sauerwein. Pass from Miller. Too hot to handle for Simons on the far side. Porter, top of the arc against Fitzpatrick. Out to the near side. It's Kendra Lennox who's into the game for the first time for LaFargeville. Barton mid-range jumper won't go. Sauerwein with the offensive rebound and a putback. Miller. Fitzpatrick near side. Back to Hallie Miller. Miller against Margie Barton. Miller. Clean block from Emmeline Barton on the close shot for Hallie Miller. Here is Emmeline Barton. Skip pass to Margie. Lennox just short from three. Rebounded by Babcock. Approaching the halfway point of quarter number 2. LaFargeville with a commanding lead. Mid-range jumper just short for Eisel. Here's Emmeline Barton the other way. Tough shot. Wouldn't go. That one last touch by Sauerwein and out of play. Copenhagen ball with 3:59 to go in the second quarter. Vote back in for the Knights.
Yeah, that one just out of the reach of Sauerwein. She tried to snatch it back. Ended up just hitting off the tips of her fingers and rolling out of bounds. But a good effort there from her, nonetheless. Copenhagen needs to capitalize, though, here on the empty drive. Try and get some points back.
Fitzpatrick out to Miller. Hallie Miller guarded by Barton at the top of the arc. Here she is again. That one tipped out of bounds by Evelyn Barton, trying to get in the passing lane there and create a fast break opportunity for herself,
which she has done so many times this year. That one nearly had it, just couldn't get a full grab on it.
Miller blocked by Sauerwein. Offensive rebound, Babcock, and then another for Eisel. Sauerwein on the defensive glass that time. Here's Emmeline Barton again. Stops, back out. Margie from deep. Fitzpatrick. Miller into the corner, and then trying to go down low to Vogt was Simons, unable to connect. Margie Barton called for the travel as she went up for the shot.
Nice little touchdown pass there from Emmeline to Margie, but yeah, just one too many steps going up for the layup.
Coach Steiner calls off the press, at least for the time being. Here's Miller into the lane. Good effort there and a good look. And then reaching in. Got some of the ball, but got some of Margie Barton as well. So first foul on Hallie Miller. Barton against Fitzpatrick, goes out far side. That's Morgan LeBeau who's in for the Red Knights now. Faking the shot, driving in is Lennox. Barton from the near corner, too strong on the three-pointer. Rebounded by Copenhagen. Foul whistled over Eager. Reaching in is Morgan LeBeau. Good round of applause for Darby Fitzpatrick as she sits down for Copenhagen. Replaced by Caitlin Case. Pass for Miller. Again, just too hot to handle. Barton, near corner. Goes up top, gets it right back, wide open. Thought about the three, drives in instead. Gets to the basket, draws the foul, and one has a chance for 3 points the old-fashioned way. Change for Copenhagen here before the free throw, as Jolena Eisel back in. Barton connects. 37-6, LaFargeville. Miller. Into Babcock. Back out. And taken away yet again. Margie Barton up ahead. Emmeline Barton in transition. Missed the layup. An offensive rebound and a second chance opportunity, no good as well. Strong rebound and then controlled by Molly Babcock. Here's Eisel in the post against Sauerwein, driving in, dishing back out. Good pass. Find the open shooter, in and out on the three for Case. Here's Barton, under a minute to go in the first half. Emmeline Barton all the way around. Margie again from deep, in and out. Rebound Copenhagen, and then a travel called against the Golden Knights after the board. Simons called for the walk. LeBeau to inbound. Gets it right back in the corner. 3. Short, gets stuck. Don't see that too often. Basketball stuck in the rim.
One dry. Good work from the ref there, knocking that one free. It was a good shot from the corner, had the open shot, and took it. Just came up a bit short and put it in the one spot that the rim won't let it go. Now the refs whistle and stop everything.
Reset the shot clock to 30.
I mean, the ball did hit the rim. You can very clearly tell.
LeBeau inbounds again, tipped by Miller. Foot race to get there, she won't in time.
Good effort there by Miller, running all the way down the floor, especially after that jumping tip pass. Well done from her. Just couldn't catch up to it in time.
The Bartons play catch in the far corner. Emlyn floater, and ended up turning into a pass for Sauerwein. And then she was fouled in the act of shooting. Just a little strong for Sauerwein on the first, but another one coming up. No good on the second either. Strong rebound for Molly Babcock. Copenhagen the other way. Shot clock should be turned off here.
Wow, good shot. Miller just ran up the floor, realized she was uncovered, and decided, I'll just take it from here. Drained it, good shot. I'm guessing LaFargeville is just gonna take the final shot.
Barton into the corner. 3 for LeBeau. Wouldn't go, it's tipped by Copenhagen. That'll do it for the first half. 37-9. LaFargeville in control and 1 foot into that Frontier League title spot.
Yeah, and I mean, this is a bit of what we kind of, expected coming into this. LaFargeville heavy favorites. A lot of it's been from the Barton girls, and they have definitely shown out in this one. But not to take away from Copenhagen, putting up 9 there in the first half. That was a really good first half for them. Look forward to seeing if they can put some more up there. I mean, the game is most certainly not over. There's a reason that we play the second half, and it's just in case something crazy happens. But Copenhagen, they got plenty of work to do down 26, or down 28. We'll see what they can pull off going into the second half.
Josh, I'm glad you did the math because I was lost after it got to be about more than 10. I was worthless trying to figure out what that margin is. 37-9. I'll take Josh's word that that's 28. As LaFargeville, one hand on the trophy at this point, heading into the halftime break. The Frontier League Class D Championship against Copenhagen. Frontier League Championships here from JCC and on the NBC Watertown YouTube channel, brought to you, as all our live streamed events are, by the Bob Johnson Auto Group, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Bob Johnson's got your ride. Home of the $5 Friday car wash. Seacom Credit Union, 9 retail locations throughout northern New York and the Champlain region of Vermont, including their newest one on Route 3 in Watertown. The North Star Health Alliance, including Carthage Area Hospital, North Country Orthopedic Group, Claxton Hepburn, and Meadowbrook Terrace, dedicated to keeping health care local. John Allen Sanitation. High school basketball brings our community together, and so does John Allen Sanitation, dedicated to keeping the towns clean and green. Proud supporters of local athletics. Visit them at johnallensanitation.com or 315-846-5600. 5951. Give JW a call. ACC, Adams Country Club on Route 11 in Adams, proudly supporting local athletes and the entire Frontier League community. Wednesday night, Wing Night. Check them out on their website, adamscountryclub.com, for the full menu and all their other specials, or give them a call, 315-232-4842. The North Country Goes Green Irish Festival coming up in March on the 14th and 15th will be in Clayton for the first time at the Ciro Rec Park. And finally, Creekstone Farms, wedding and event venue, supporting the Frontier League Championships and supporting you on your special day, no matter what it is, year-round. Visit their website or call them at 315-291-5138. LaFargeville up big here at halftime. We're going to take a break on the NBC Watertown YouTube channel, give you a word from our sponsors directly, and we'll be back for the second half of the girls' Class D final.
Welcome to the Value Vehicle Headquarters. Hi folks, Mike Burdick here, Bob Johnson Chevy in Pulaski. Are you looking for that $200 a month payment? We've got you covered. With us being a Value Vehicle Headquarters, we've got vehicles as low as $79.95 and payments under $200 a month. Come check us out today, exit 36, I-81 in Pulaski, or check us out online at bobjohnsonchevypulaski.com.
Sometimes it's the simple things in life that can make all the difference in your day. Whether it's a hot cup of coffee that turns your morning around or a friendly smile from a stranger on the street, we understand how the little things can make the biggest impact. That's why we offer a full suite of services that can help you simplify and complement your busy lifestyle. Become a CCOM member today and experience the credit union difference.
Hi, Neil Terrell from Bob Johnson VW in Watertown with a couple great finds. A 2020 Ford Ranger Lariat with 8,000 miles on it, leather loaded, only $36,297. Or a 2020 Volkswagen Atlas Crossport with only 19,000 miles on it for $36,977. We have over 1,500 vehicles to choose from. Check us out, bobjohnsonvw.com, Outer Washington Street in Watertown.
Jim Strable here, Bob Johnson Chevy, Pulaski, New York, just off Route 81, exit 36. And I'm proud to announce it is truck season. We've got everything you need for your truck needs. 1,500 used vehicles in stock, like this 2021 Duramax, this certified Z71 Chevy Silverado, and this beautiful 2021 Ford Ranger. Come stop and see us. Visit us at bobjohnsonchevypulaski.com.
Big plans, we can help. Small expenses, we got you covered. Everyday purchases, we're here for that too. No matter the size of your needs, CCOM's committed to providing you with the best financial service possible.
Looking for a wedding venue that's as unique as your love story? Introducing Creekstone Farms, the perfect blend of rustic charm and modern elegance. Our authentic barn offers a breathtaking backdrop for your special day. From the exposed beams and vintage details to the green surroundings, every moment will be filled with timeless beauty. With our customizable packages and dedicated team, we'll help you celebrate a truly unforgettable celebration. Creekstone Farms, where rustic meets romance.
Welcome to the powerhouse in Pulaski at Bob Johnson Ford. It's that time of year again when you might be looking for an all-wheel drive SUV or van to get you to your next soccer event. Check these out. A 2020 BMW X3, a 2020 Chevy Traverse all-wheel drive second row buckets with leather, and a hard-to-find 2018 Honda Odyssey sunroof leather heated seats. Come check us out, exit 36 in Pulaski, BobJohnsonFord.com.
At the North Star Health Alliance, we're dedicated to keeping healthcare local. Our multidisciplinary orthopedics team is leading the way with innovative techniques and specialized procedures that restore mobility and empower active, pain-free lives. There's no need to travel for care. From sports medicine to general orthopedic surgery, we've got you covered. With credentialed and board-certified providers across our system, we bring specialized, convenient care directly to you wherever you are. Because with North Star Health Alliance, your health is our mission.
In the North Country, there are teachers who go above and beyond every day, shaping the minds of our future and inspiring greatness. NBC Watertown wants to give 7 North Country teachers the extra credit they deserve. Together with the Northern New York Community Foundation and Drex Subs, we're celebrating the educators who make a difference. 7 outstanding teachers will be chosen to receive a catered awards ceremony and a $250 grant for classroom improvements. Visit NBCWatertown.com to nominate a teacher before March 2nd.
Hi, Neil Terrell from Bob Johnson Volkswagen. Check out this 2021 GMC Elevation Package. It's the crew cab, running boards, 5.3 V8, only 25,000 miles, yours for $42,900. Or maybe a 2020 Cadillac Escalade. This vehicle's got 17,000 miles on it, yours for $49,900. If that doesn't work, I have 1,500 used vehicles. Check us out today, BobJohnsonVW.com.
We want to welcome everyone back to the NBC Watertown YouTube channel. We're underway here in the second quarter of the girls' Class D Frontier League final between Copenhagen and LaFargeville. The Red Knights seemingly taking care of business there in the first half of play, but Copenhagen going to open the scoring in the second. Molly Babcock with a layup from the left side. Barton. Went up top to Porter. Here's Emmeline Barton into the paint. Floater with the right hand, perfectly off the glass. Lays it in.
Yeah, she's had that floater working for her all day. Had quite a few of them in the first half. Comes right out here in the second. Wastes no time.
Miller gets it out to the near side. 3 there, wouldn't go for Case. Emmeline Barton trying to push the tempo. Has Margie up ahead as Porter in the far wing takes it herself instead. Gafford with the offensive rebound. She stepped on the line or traveled, one or the other. They end up getting for the travel as she was trying to work the ball free to this near side, looking for Eliza Smith, who's back in to start the second half for LaFargeville. Miller. Pass for Case, nearly taken away. Now it is. Barton is so smooth behind the back like that. Good screen from Smith. Barton works it all the way around, pulls it back out, slows it down. Out to Porter. Porter to Gafford down low. Gafford. Shot won't go. Rebound, Babcock.
Seemed like Eliza Smith was down there looking for the rebound, but just didn't want to get the over-the-back foul, so she kind of pulled her hands back.
Miller got to the basket, lost the handle right underneath it. Out of bounds. Here's Margie Barton at the top of the arc. Porter steps back. Three-pointer wouldn't go. Miller with another rebound. Miller up ahead. Fitzpatrick in and out of the hands. Taking away Ella Porter. Porter has Gafford down low. Pass, though, well read and taken away. Steal for Peyton Vogt of the Golden Knights. Miller taken away. Margie Barton. Margie works her way to the right side and lays it in from there.
And that'll be the first timeout for the Golden Knights.
Coach Scott again taking time. Wanted to discuss something here. Plenty of opportunity for Coach Scott to impart some wisdom. So much experience, so much success with Copenhagen throughout the years, and this is a chance for this team to get an experience playing in this sort of game. Lots of youth on that team. They'll be, I'm sure, in a couple of years thinking about this game and their lessons learned in it.
Yep. And I mean, right now it's got to be making sure that you take care of the basketball. I mean, working as a team to move the ball around and just avoiding the steals from the LaFargeville defense, which has been very strong in this one.
Miller to the near side for Fitzpatrick. Now Babcock near corner against Smith. Driving in, Babcock into the paint. Good look. Shot wouldn't go. Rebound, Emmeline Barton has Margie up ahead. Surveying Barton, takes it herself, lays it in with the right hand. Hallie Miller gets around the first, dishing back out. Good look for Copenhagen, just off of the left side on the three-pointer for Caitlin Case. Foul here, actually, the whistle travel.
Yeah, Ella Porter there picked up the turnover and kind of tried to rip away and ended up taking one step and then took another into her dribble and just gets caught for the travel.
Another one here off the inbound play as they tried to find Molly Babcock underneath. Porter into the corner. There's Margie Barton down low for Smith.
Good look for her, for Margie, just driving down the lane, keeping her eyes up, looking for a teammate. Beautiful shot there from Miller. Almost looked like she just kind of tossed it up, but turned into a beautiful shot.
Hallie Miller doing the majority of the scoring for Copenhagen here. Chloe Gafford gets two more on the feed for Margie Barton.
That'll be another timeout for the Golden Knights. Already only a few left to go. But yet again, this time it's more just a defensive timeout, trying to talk to them through how to handle LaFargeville defensively. They got the offense working there after that first timeout, and they've gotten a couple of points here and there, but now it's just trying to handle them defensively, try and get some of those shots from LaFargeville to miss, and then possibly try and turn those into points for the Golden Knights. They got a long way to work to get back in this one, but there's still enough time to do it. They just got to try and put it all together at once. And they're going to have to do it for a while if they want to try and take this Frontier League title away from the Red Knights.
If I know Coach Scott, she probably saw something there in that last couple of plays. Teaching moment. Opportunity to impart some wisdom onto these young Golden Knights and using that timeout as that opportunity.
Yeah, and it's, you know, coaches like that, some of the better coaches are not really coaches that teach you Beautiful shot there.
Yeah, Caitlin Case with a 3.
Trying to fight back in.
Smith down low, gets her own rebound. And then rebounded by Hallie Miller on the second chance.
Beautiful box out there from Caitlin Case. Just textbook work. Good fundamentals. Giving her team the rebound.
Case. Babcock on the far side, goes up top. Fitzpatrick. Vogt mid-range, too strong. Smith with the rebound. Throws it up ahead for Barton, but it's taken away. Stolen by Caitlin Case, who's had a good about 40 seconds here of basketball. Miller to Case. Thought about trying it again. Will on the step back, draws the foul.
Must be whatever her coach told her. Whatever Coach Scott told her during the timeout really connected with her. He's really starting to find a little groove here coming out of the timeout.
First one no good from Case. 2 more coming up. It's the second time a Copenhagen player was fouled in the act of shooting a 3 in this game. Miller the first time.
Oh. It's going to be big, though, if they're going to be able to make some of these count. They missed all 3 the first time up, though. Let's hope that they can make this one and at least get a point up there.
One of 3 for Case from the line.
It's a good shot there. Now they just got to play some strong defense. Try and get this back. Try and chip in just a little bit into that lead.
Barton against Copenhagen defense. We struggled to contain her so far. This one's out of play. I think pretty much the entire section has struggled to contain Emmeline Barton this year. Gafford in the corner. Margie up top. Emmeline near corner. Driving in, stops, turns around, finds Margie from 3 off the front iron. Gafford offensive rebound up over Miller and the putback.
I think that drive alone may show you why this section has struggled to hold down Emmeline Barton. Not only is she a top-tier scorer from all over on the court, but she has so many other teammates, including Margie, as Copenhagen gets called to the travel there, but along with, you know, Margie and Gafford that can just put up points all over the place as well. Causes the defense to have to spread out and guard other players, which leaves a player like her able to keep scoring. As Liza Smith loses the grip on that one, tips it out of bounds. Well, actually...
Yeah, I think we're going to have a conversation here. The official down there said it came off of Copenhagen last, but I'm not sure as though it did.
I thought it came off of Eliza, but maybe if she just swung and missed with that hand. No, they are going to say it came off of Eliza. Good confrontation there. I think it may have gone off of Eliza last, but I think it's always good for the refs that maybe if they didn't see it just right, ask the other refs to come over and talk about it and maybe come to a full consensus as they did there.
Here's Case. Lost the handle briefly and then fouled. Porter in there. Touch too physical.
Yeah.
2 minutes to go in the third.
That's just the classic case of going after the ball and just getting there a half second too late. Going from a turnover grab to a foul. Only her first, though, so at this point in the game, not something that LaFargeville will get too worried about.
Here's Miller. Far side. Vogt from 3. Banked it in. Minute and a half to go in the third. Here's Emmeline Barton, now Margie, top of the arc. Long 2 from just past the free throw line, wouldn't go off the glass. Miller again with the rebound. Hallie Miller's racking up the boards here for Copenhagen. Miller Good battle for the ball there. Barton comes up with it, gets it free to Gafford as well, and then takes it right back. Emmeline Barton stops. Good pass out to this near side. Finds the wide open Morgan LeBeau. Shot wouldn't fall for her. Out of bounds, last touch by Copenhagen as Gafford was fighting for the rebound.
She's had a LeBeau there. She's had a little bit of struggles from on the arc, which is not something that we're used to seeing out of her. She's usually pretty clean from out there, but today just a bit unlucky on those bounces off the rim.
Emmeline Barton with a fresh shot clock. Under a minute to play in the third. Lost the handle, though. Taken away. Miller poked it free. Copenhagen trying to go the other way. Fitzpatrick up ahead. Hallie Miller back up top. Fitzpatrick. And that pass stolen by Sauerwein. Thrown up ahead. Emmeline Barton in transition.
Looked for the long pass down to Simmons. Just couldn't get it to her. Turned into a steal, and LaFargeville, one of the better teams to turning a good defense into a really good offense.
Eisel gets it out to Fitzpatrick on this near side. Darby, Hallie Miller now. Good look, shot wouldn't go. Rebounded by Morgan LeBeau. 15 seconds to go. Here's South Jeff piling into the Gymnasium now as they get ready for their matchup with Lowville. That'll be our last game of the weekend. South Jeff boys taking on the Lowville Red Raiders. Foul here whistled against Darby Fitzpatrick, reaching in with 2.3 remaining in the third quarter.
This is just going to be a pass, catch, and shoot here.
Margie Barton in the corner, takes one dribble, throws it up, missed everything. That ends the third quarter, but LaFargeville all but official at this point. 51-20 with just 8 minutes remaining. Copenhagen have put up a good fight, but
I mean, there really isn't much that you can truly say at this point. Copenhagen, they've played a really good game. I mean, you look at that quarter alone, Copenhagen only lost that quarter by 1 point. So, you know, to say that they aren't playing well, I mean, that's too much of an overstatement there. It's just been the pure skill that LaFargeville has had and just the team chemistry that they've built there. It's, you know, it's the main reason that they are ranked so highly in the state.
Yeah, absolutely zero disrespect to Copenhagen at all. In fact, plenty of it. They've been fantastic tonight and, of course, earlier in the week when they were able to come up with that surprise victory against Sackett's Harbor, an upset win for them, and what they've been able to accomplish having been so young, having had almost zero experience for some of these players. To even be here in this game is a monumental accomplishment, never mind the fact that they have put up 20 points on one of the better defenses in the state. LaFargeville, it's just a little more talent, a little more experience.
Yeah, and I mean, the experience is definitely a major point there. I mean, you look at this roster from Copenhagen, they have 0 seniors on their roster. So an entire team to come back next year, that's exciting to hear for Copenhagen.
Hallie Miller just short on the three.
For LaFargeville, they do have a few seniors here and there. Emmeline Martin being one. She'll be a huge impact when she leaves. But thankfully for LaFargeville, they do still have Margie, who will be sticking around for another couple years, actually. She's just a sophomore. So some good young talent on both of these teams and a bright future for both of them as well. Wouldn't be shocked if we don't see this I would be shocked if we don't see this matchup in this upcoming years yet again in the Frontier League title.
Emmeline Barton with the steal, and over half court here picked up by Hallie Miller. Margie from the corner, in and out. Sauerwein with the offensive rebound. LeBeau, jump stop. One more step, shot blocked by Vogt, tipped out of bounds by Gafford. Copenhagen basketball. Of course, this is a LaFargeville team that went to a state final last year. We got to see them play in the sectional semis. They played a Copenhagen team then that was, or Sackett's team rather, that was also a tremendous basketball team. Thought maybe this would be a rematch of that. Instead, we've had the fortune of getting to watch Copenhagen one more time. It's always fun to watch the Golden Knights and Coach Scott and the way they go about their business. And one of the more storied programs in the area for any sport, Copenhagen girls basketball. So always good to see them in a Frontier League final. And they've put up a really respectable fight here against LaFargeville, who I know we've kind of hammered at home, but legitimately one of the best teams in the state in Class D.
Yeah, I mean, you look at how, earlier in the season, these two teams faced off, and LaFargeville, to say put it to them is an understatement. Beating them 82-19. So to come into this game after having that kind of a defeat against this exact roster and to put up a fight like this, you really just have to tip your cap to them and say good luck for next year, because it's a really good Copenhagen team. I'm excited to see what they'll do in the upcoming years.
It's a testament to how far they've progressed even within this season as well. The difference in those scores between their first meeting and then here this evening. Jump ball underneath. Gafford tied up. Copenhagen will take the basketball. But to have improved on that scoreline significantly, given up 30 less points basically. And
Giving
scored
up
one more than you had the entirety of that game. Well, still with 6 minutes to go, so plenty of things to look forward to for this Copenhagen team going forward. They've been something to watch all year, just the way they've been able to improve and progress all season long. Miller headed to the line here for another free throw.
Beautiful shot there. That's the lead to 28 yet again.
Margie Barton into the corner. Ella Porter. Skip pass. Emlyn. Mid-range. Short. Rebound. Copenhagen taken away by Simons. Loose ball here.
Oh, that did not look good.
Yeah, collision between a couple of players and then still down. That's Molly Babcock. She's up, which is a great thing to see.
Especially for how quickly that
Yes.
That did not look comfortable. That right leg seemed to not plant as well as her left leg did. And that turned into a very uncomfortable slide, and she's going to be in some pain for a bit. But on the other end, Allie Miller still working defensively. Another big part for this Copenhagen team. They still don't give up. No matter what the score is on the scoreboard, they're still going to make you work for every bucket that you can get.
5:10 left to go here in the girls Class D final. Barton turnaround J. Gafford offensive rebound and the putback. Miller crossing up Margie Barton. Mid-range jumper. Wouldn't go from Case. Emlyn Barton with another rebound and just blowing by Allie Miller. Comes to that stop and lets Miller fly by. Lays it up.
Did get a good tip on that. Almost jarred it free. But Ellen corralled it in well.
Miller. Good move to get to the basket. Barton. Sour wine underneath. Shot wouldn't go. Gafford with another rebound. Miller as we approach the halfway point of the final quarter here. Vogt underneath. Draws the foul. 2 shots coming up for Copenhagen.
Good step through there. Ended up being able to draw that foul and go to the line. Put a few more points up here.
Sour wine will come out. Kendra Lennox back in for LaFargeville. His vote just a little short on the first. In and out on the second. Margie Barton with the rebound. Barton into the corner. That's Lennox. Short. Rebound Copenhagen. Caitlin Case. Here is Case. Out to Miller. Back to Case in the corner. Step back. 3. Pure.
Beautiful shot there. And a great move there from Riley Presley.
There's Gafford in the post. Here's Barton. Porter. Now Margie, far corner. Bounce pass to Lennox. Lennox, mid-range shot. That's high, missed everything. Emily Barton, offensive rebound. Foul underneath as she went up for the second chance.
That's going to be the fourth there on Peyton Vogt. They're going to keep her in, but some subs here for LaFargeville. They'll get a good hand. Gafford and Porter will check out as Emmeline hits her first free throw.
Kendra and JC Lennox both in for LaFargeville now. Couple more changes ready to be made for the Red Knights. Miller off her own foot, able to corral it. Under 3 to go. Allie Miller, another tough shot, wouldn't go for her. It's tipped around, and Miller's going to come up with it. She puts it right back up. That missed. Another offensive rebound, and they do score. Copenhagen with 2 points there. Really big round of applause as they're able to put one in for 2 points. Barton out to the near side. Lennox into the corner. That pass taken away. Steal for Copenhagen. Here's Case in the corner. Vogt in the post. Deflected. Came out to Eisel. Foul underneath.
So let the subs come in here on that foul from Ellen Barton, her third.
Sauerwein and LeBeau back in for LaFargeville.
And that will actually take out the 2 Barton girls, and they'll get a good round of applause as they head out. Great game for them.
Molly Babcock back in for Copenhagen, which is good to see after she left injured earlier. So glad that it wasn't anything too serious. Fitzpatrick on the step back mid-range. LeBeau into the corner. Taken away. Another steal for Copenhagen. It's Darby Fitzpatrick again. She comes up the near sideline. Fitzpatrick out to Miller. Foot might have been on the line. It's short anyway. Saved by Vogt from going out of bounds, but right to LaFargeville. LeBeau gets the screen. Takes the shot off the right side. Vogt with the rebound. And here's Hallie Miller with 1:20. 2 more changes ready for Copenhagen. Coach Scott's going to empty the bench here. Babcock to Miller. Miller against LeBeau. Tried to step back. Babcock, that shot might have been blocked as it ends up out of bounds. No. Was not touched. And LaFargeville will end up with the basketball here. Ariana
Nice
Doyle
hand.
in for Copenhagen.
Nice hand for the starters coming off the floor. Again, Copenhagen, to give them a bunch of credit there. They played really well today. Really made LaFargeville work for it. Oh, that one just off there on that layup.
Bailey Presley, the other player in for the Golden Knights here in the last minute of play. I think everybody for both teams has made an appearance at this point. Miller off her own foot, taken away. Steal for LeBeau. Miller, great transition defense. Morgan LeBeau able to lay it in anyway.
This will be the final drive here for Copenhagen, as the shot clock will cut off as soon as this drive comes to an end. And
foul.
LeBeau went for the ball, ended up catching Miller on the head. That will actually shut off the shot clock as Miller will check out.
Miller makes way for Case with 21.8 remaining. Into the corner. Presley fighting for the loose ball. Tied up.
That'll be a jump, and it'll head back to LaFargeville. And I'm not sure if they're going to take a shot. I think they'll just dribble this one across the half-court line and call it a game.
Lennox over half court. Can run the clock out. And I think they will. Kendra Lennox here. It's tipped out of bounds by Fitzpatrick.
So now she'll just pass this one in. Won't even need to dribble. And LaFargeville will finish it off as Frontier League champions.
Taking care of business. Similar to last night, we were talking about Beaver River, a team with probably higher aspirations than this. But still, nonetheless, the Frontier League, nothing to scoff at in their regular season, and now tournament champions as they defeat Copenhagen by a score of 61-32. Fargeville, one of the teams to look out for if you're going to follow basketball here in Section 3, and then likely, potentially, even into the state rounds of the tournament as they try to improve on their finals appearance last year in the New York State Public High School Athletic Association tournament. Big victory for them, 61-32. They take care of business against Copenhagen, the young Natalie Scott-led team who did a terrific job just to even get to this game. A lot of respect and commendable effort from them. We're going to send you down here to public address announcer Joey Wargo for a second and let you listen to him announce the Class D Frontier League All-Stars and League MVP, and then we'll end our stream here and get ready for our final game of the evening, where South Jefferson will take on Lowellville in the boys Class AAA-B Frontier League final game, rescheduled from Thursday night. For our crew here, Nate Madison, Zach Zabriskie, Josh Madison, Morgan Young, my name's Connor Lalone. We'd like to thank you all for tuning in, and we hope you'll join us for the next game coming up this evening. But if we don't see you, take care, and really appreciate everybody supporting us all season long. Here's Joey Wargo.
Please turn your attention to center court, as at this time we will now announce the 2024-2025 Division Girls All-Stars. From Lyme, Sophia Osasalo. From Melville Henderson, Ellie Vaughn. From Sackett Harbor, Peyton Britton. From Sackett Harbor, Lily Green. From Sackett Harbor, Paige Britton. From Copenhagen, Haley Miller. From Copenhagen, Molly Babcock. From LaFargeville, Martin Barton. From LaFargeville, Eliza Smith. In your D Division MVP, from LaFargeville, Emmeline Bachman. The D Division Coach of the Year, from Sackett Harbor, Jeff Brinkley. And the 2024-2025 D Division League and Playoff Champions, the LaFargeville